is up, awesome people, and welcome back to my Pokemon trading card game card opening series. Alright, so in the last episode we got to open up this little beauty, which was the Chestnut's tin from the Kalos Legends series, which is featuring the 3 final evolutions from the 6th generation starters. So that was the Chestnut tin. We got our Chestnut EX card, which was that. That was a really cool card. It looks really cool. Nice attacks there. And we got some nice pulls from that as well, from the 4 booster packs. And which leads us to this episode, which is going to be the Delphox tin. And as I mentioned, Delphox is my favourite 6th gen final evolution, and Finnegan being my favourite first starter evolution. Actually, that whole line is really cool. I mean, it's not very often you see a freaking Pokemon waving around a stick, which is a wand. I mean, I love that idea, and Delphox looks absolutely awesome there. Not as badass as Chestnut, in my honest opinion, but it still looks freaking cool. So same thing as before, if you didn't see the Chestnut one, we got Chestnut on the side there. We also have Delphox there, which you can't see because I've got a dodgy setup. And of course, we got our Greninja using Water Shuriken there, and I hate Greninja. Alright, so I've been looking forward to getting this card because Delphox was really cool to use when I used him in my fire deck back on the online games. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Delphox does as an EX card. Alright, so let's whack out my beautiful fox. There it is, there's the Delphox card. It looks sweet as. I mean, it kind of looks like it's just whacking the side of the card there and going bang and like a big explosion of flames. It just looks so cool. It's 170 health. Its first move is Psybeam, dealing 20 damage, requires 1 Fire Energy card. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. And its final move is Wonder Flare, add base damage, requires 1 Fire Energy and 3 energy cards of any type. And your opponent reveals his or her hands. This attack does 40 more damage for each energy card in your opponent's hand. So if there is a way of getting energy cards into your opponent's hand, this would be an absolute beast and wreck that, probably wreck a lot of cards. Especially if it's probably a fire deck which requires something like Blacksmith or Fiery Torch or Sacred Ash, any of those cards that brings energy cards into your trainer's hand, something like that. That would absolutely be a really good counter for that card. Even if you knew the opponent used Silence, something like that, bring 3 energy cards into their hand. Or even Roller Skates, which is 2 energy cards into their hand, probably something like that. This would be a brilliant counter for that. So Delphox doing work. And of course, with our Pokemon EX rule, when this Pokemon has been knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prizes instead of 1. So damn, I love that card. This is definitely going in my special spot in my folder. Alright, so for those who didn't tune in the last episode, and yes, I'm coming down with a cold, we get that EX card. We also get the code to redeem it online. And we also get some booster packs as well. And we actually get a nice little lucky dip cards. I honestly didn't expect any 5th generation cards. I honestly expected 3 Splash Fire and 1 X and Y card. That's not the case, however, which is cool in a way, in my opinion, but I still would have preferred a few more Flash Fire cards. Ah, I can't close the tin. Alright, that can go down there. Alright, so again, we've got our Plasma Freeze and Plasma Blast booster packs, as well as our XY and our Flash Fire booster pack as well. So again, I'll start with the 5th generation booster packs, just to get them over and done with, since they are quite old now. Work out the code. Alright, so to begin with, we're going to get Drifloon, we've got Aron, we've got Surskit, we've got Sork. Oh, Sork just OP. Still don't get why you're an NU, but regardless, Kick of Righteousness. If the defending Pokemon is Team Plasma, this attack does 40 more damage and low sweep. That's alright card. We've got Remoraid, we've got Houndour, we've got Excelgar as rare card. That Houndour was reverse hollow, sorry. We also have Shadop, we got Professor Juniper, and we got Lillip, which evolves from the Root Fossil Lillip card, which I actually pulled in the last episode. Sweet! That's actually a really good pull, to be honest. Prehistoric Call ability, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put this Pokemon at the bottom of your deck, which is awesome. So if you got another Root Fossil laying around in your deck, you can use that ability, bring it back into your deck, and then play that on top of your Root Fossil again, which is a nice way of recycling your cards. I do like cards that do that. That is really cool. Alright, next up is the Plasma Freeze deck, a booster pack. With this open. If I can. Alright, same thing as always. Take the card out. Alright, so first up is Litwick. Oops. Then we have Yanmask. We have Grimer. We have Weedle. We have Nidoran. We have Reverse Hollow Flareon, which I do love the Reverse Hollows for the Plasma cards. They do look pretty cool. We have Crocodile as the rare. We have Cryogonal. We have Execute. We have Krokorok. And that's the last card. That honestly felt like there was another card there. Flareon looks awesome. Alright, so next up is the XY Booster Pack. Let's move over in that one. Alright, take that out. Alright, so we have Doduo, we have Staryu, we have Psychic Energy, we have Spritzy, we have Ladybar, we have Reverse Hollow Scatterbug. I got that last episode, really? We have Simisear, we have Fletch Tinder, we have Krokorok, we have Roller Skates. Ah, bugger, that's the last card. Honestly, the last card always feels like an extra card. I just wish there was more than 10 cards in booster packs. It's just a big shame. Alright, so the last one is the Flashfire Booster Pack. Alright, so hopefully I pull one of the Reverse Hollows that I need, because I'm only missing 2 of them to make the collection complete. Alright, so I'm going to lead with Bizzle, we've got Sentret, we've got Spiel, we've got Scraggy, we've got Litleo, ah bugger, it's a fairy card. We have Floatet Reverse Hollow, we have Durant as the rare, Luxio, we have Rapidash, we have Blacksmith, oh that's the last card. Blacksmith, very much like Dark Patch from Dark Explorers expansion, just a little bit stronger with attaching 2 instead of 1. Alright, so that's it for this episode. So yeah, that was the Delphox tin. Delphox, freaking awesome. I love Delphox. I love this card. Not as good as the old Delphox card from the X and Y expansion, only because that Delphox card was just freaking awesome with its ability and the move that it had, which depended on how many energy cards you had attached to it. So same thing again as the Chestnut one, not as good as its counterpart from the X and Y expansion. So I'm a bit worried, because the Greninja card from the X and Y series was really bad. And the Greninja from, I think from the freaking Kalos starter collection as well. I think that was a little bit better than the one from the expansion, but I'm worried that Greninja is going to be a good card. So yeah, we're going to find out if that's a good card or not in the next episode, because that is the last tin I need to open up, and at the same time, that's probably going to end the Flashfire openings as well until I show off the complete Flashfire collection video when I get those 2 Reverse Hollows. So yeah, in the next episode is the Greninja tin from the very last tin from the Kalos Legends tin collection. So make sure to check that out, and if you haven't seen any of my previous episodes from the Flashfire openings or the other tin openings, anything from the Flashfire collection, make sure to check them out. So yeah, that's it for this episode. So until next episode, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!